What do the Phoenix Realtors Association,
Susan B. Anthony,
and a 14-year-old from Ulster County have in common?
Find out next on Sarah's Wiki Corner podcast.
It is time for Sarah's Wiki Corner. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Wiki Corner brought to you by Niblack Foods in the Genesee Valley Regional Market. What are we learning about today on your Wiki Corner, Sarah?
Well, today we're going to talk about something that you probably will see many people wearing today. Maybe you're wearing one. I'm wearing one. You mentioned it earlier, actually.
Is it a bow tie?
It's the I voted sticker.
The I voted sticker.
Yes, we're going to talk about the history of the I voted sticker,
Cool.
which I bet you never thought about that, did you?
No.
Well, you're about to.
Okay.
So, an early predecessor to the I voted sticker is Election Day related memorabilia in general. So there's been Election Day memorabilia for years and years.
Okay.
Such as buttons, pins, and pieces of clothing. The first such item in the collection of the National Museum of American History is an Election Day button from 1920 that was distributed by the Republican Party in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. The button commemorates the beginning of women's suffrage in the United States, and it reads, "Under the 19th Amendment, I cast my first vote November 2nd, 1920.
So how big
it's
is
very
this
large.
button? Is
it's
it
like
like
a
a
button
pie
with
plate?
like a ribbon. It's like there's a lot of words on it. So
Yeah.
it's pretty big. One of the earliest mentions of the I voted sticker appeared in the October 27th, 1950 edition of the Miami Herald, which made note of a movement to encourage businesses to give time off to employees so that they could vote on a bond issue for a $6 million local hospital expansion. Voting-themed clothing and paraphernalia flourished following the passage of the 26th Amendment in 1971, which standardized a minimum voting age of 18. In the 80s, multiple entities began creating and distributing the I voted stickers, and their popularity rose greatly. The Phoenix Realtors Association claims it was the first to start distributing the stickers in Phoenix and Maricopa counties in 1985. Seems weird, right? A real estate group.
Yeah, those realtors, though, they're good about
marketing.
Were their
right?
names on them somewhere?
Maybe.
Brought to you by the something
Maybe.
group?
But realtors were interested in that election specifically because that year in Phoenix, a bond issue on the ballot would have allowed for the expansion of the freeway system, which would have positively affected area property values. So that's why the real estate people got involved and started handing out the stickers, apparently.
Sure.
The most familiar version of the I voted sticker with a flag blowing in the wind can be traced to a woman named Janet Boudreau, who created the design while working for an election supply company called Intab in 1987. She apparently sketched it out at her dining room table and within days teamed up with a printer to get the design mass-produced, and soon the sticker took off. By the year 2000, Intab was selling more than 100 million I voted stickers in every midterm and general election year and distributed them to nearly, if not all, 50 states.
Wow.
Now, locally produced designs often feature regional landmarks, symbols, and languages. New York City designs have featured the Statue of Liberty, and Georgia designs often feature a peach. The Alaska Division of Elections prints I voted stickers with text in 10 languages.
10 languages?
Yes,
like,
all the different indigenous languages up there. Yeah.
Sure, those kind of languages.
A lot of states, though, in recent years have strayed from the traditional designs, with I voted sticker design contests becoming popular, seeking submissions from grade school students or the general public. And I don't know if you remember this or not, but back in 2022, an entry in Ulster County, so downstate from here, Ulster County's design contest went viral on social media and was picked up by radio stations as well as local and major media outlets. Now, this particular design was from a 14-year-old named Hudson Rowan, and it looks like kind of a spider robot hybrid with like a pink and purple face and bloodshot eyes. And this thing went absolutely viral. And his design won by a landslide, receiving over 228,000 out of 243,000 total votes.
Wow. What was what made him design
I don't know.
Thing like that?
But it's so funny and it's so different. Yeah. And has nothing to do with voting that it's amazing. I thought it was great.
Okay, cute.
The ritual of putting I voted stickers on the grave of Susan B. Anthony at Mount Hope Cemetery has been an Election Day tradition for years. Approximately 12,000 people visited Anthony's grave on Election Day 2016. The practice of placing stickers on the grave grew so popular that it began to actually damage the marble headstone, which was covered with a plastic shield in October of 2020 to protect it from further damage. And I just read, I think it was on the Channel 8, did a story about it and said more than 10,000 people are expected to visit the grave of Susan B. Anthony today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. The National Museum of American History continues to collect I voted stickers as part of its larger collection of election-related materials. And today, showing off your political engagement in sticker form costs local governments around 1 cent per sticker.
Oh, a penny per sticker?
Yeah.
You can get a better deal than that, I would think.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Yeah. All right. You picked out a record to go along with the I voted stickers, did you, Sarah?
Yeah, so I thought we'd play Snoopy for President by the Royal Guardsmen.
Got it, sir. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
The time it comes to elect a president.
All right. Very good. Very good. This Wiki Corner, I should say, is brought to you by Niblack Foods in the Genesee Valley Regional Market. Sarah, you were saying your food preparation last night was very Niblacky?
Yes. So we always talk about their different seasoning blends. They have seasoning blends for really anything you could possibly be cooking. So last night I used actually 2 different seasoning blends. When we were there yesterday, I picked up vegetable seasoning, which I had never tried before. So I did that on some Brussels sprouts, roasted those in the oven. Delicious. Yeah. And then I also used my favorite Kim's Maple Ginger Salmon Glaze, which is just delicious.
Were you making salmon? Is that a silly question?
Yes, I was making salmon.
Well, sometimes you can take those seasoning blends.
Right, you can get creative.
And you can try them on something else.
You sure can.
Yeah, I forget what was Eric talking about the other day where, I think what it was, it was one of the hot sauces he was talking about, somebody with a meatloaf sandwich, I think it was.
Oh, yes, good on a meatloaf sandwich. Yeah.
Anyway, So a lot of great stuff at Niblack Foods in the Genesee Valley Regional Market, no matter what you're making. They got a great supply of honey as well, by the way, right?
They do.
Still?
A lot of honey, a lot of maple syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff at Niblack Foods. So let's see. What was I going to tell you about? I was going to tell you about this. Cambridge, Massachusetts. 2 porta potties fell off a truck while they were driving through town.
Oh, geez.
The truck didn't clear. It was a low overpass. Caught the porta johns.
Oh, no.
They fell off. The trucker did.
Oh, no. Was there a car behind them at the time?
I don't know. And I don't know that they were full of anything.
Okay.
But the guy returned. I guess when he realized he was 2 porta potties short, he came back and found them.
I mean, that could have caused like a pretty major accident.
It could.
Imagine if there was somebody right behind you when that happened.
What's that porta potty company that we spotted on the road? We've seen
John's, which is probably the best name for like a business I've ever heard. John's. And it's a porta potty business.
Look for that truck around town when you're tooling around.
We've seen it a couple different times. Yeah, on like 490.
I squeal with delight when I see it.
I know, me too. I love it.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Legends 1027, the biggest hits in the history of the world. The Royal Guardsmen there, Snoopy for President. Sarah, do you remind us, why did we just play that record?
Because we were talking about the I voted stickers, which you may or may not be wearing right now.
Yes.
I have one. You don't. You have one, but you're not wearing it at the moment.
On my car.
Yes.
But I'm telling everybody I voted.
Yes, good.
Even more effective. Let's recap 3 things we must take away from today's Wiki Corner. You ready?
Ready.
Go.
All right. The Phoenix Realtors Association claims to be the first to distribute I voted stickers in 1985.
More than 10,000 people are expected to put their stickers on Susan B. Anthony's gravestone today.
And the I voted stickers cost local governments about 1 cent per sticker.
There you go. You know what I was thinking when I was voting this morning? 7 a.m. So you take your big oversized card.
Yes.
And you sit in your little paneled off cubicle area. And you pull that little pen out, that little felt tip pen.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, are these the pens that everybody uses across the state? I mean, what a great boon this must be for manufacturers of whatever
company
pen
uses
was.
that. Yeah.
I mean, that's a big deal.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like 2 or 3 at each
booth,
table.
And how many tables there are, and then how many voting sections there are in each town, each county, each state. I mean, we're talking a lot of pens here, Sarah.
We are, yes.
I didn't steal. I left my pen, for the record. Folks want to learn more about I Voted stickers, Sarah. Where do they go? What do they do?
Well, you can go to my Wiki blog. If you go to legends1027.com, on the homepage, there's a link that takes you to my blog where I post everything I talk about every day.
And you can always watch it unfold on Facebook, our Facebook Live every day at 4:10. You can tune in there, and you can watch the archives. Those go up at YouTube and search Sarah's Wiki Corner. It's all brought to you by Niblack Foods and the Genesee Valley Regional Market. Come back tomorrow, fresh episode for a Wednesday, Sarah.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too.
And if you haven't voted, polls, like Sarah said, open till 9 o'clock tonight. We got traffic and weather on the way. Suzanne Vega will do some Supertramp and more on Legends 1027, the biggest hits in the history of the world.